What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. And y'all just gently touch that like button one time. And if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and follow and subscribe to your boy, man. It's all good on this channel. But on this video here, I just want to talk about all of these young boys that's 15, 16, 17, 18, young that had a gun and unalive other young brothers. And now that they got to go behind them walls and spend possibly the rest of their life there, what they will be missing out in the free world. If you got this for the grown up, if you got any kids, young boys that's 15, that you see that's in the streets, to the grown ups, if you got nephews, little cousins, little friends that y'all can talk to and tell them something, add this to your vocabulary when you're talking to them, because this some real spill right here. It's a lot of young boys that's 15, 16, up to their early 20s that's in the pen right now for bodies. I'm talking about murders, where they thinking that it was cool to do that because of it. Real talk, this is a trend on young boy. They thinking that it's cool to roll out on the ops. It's cool to spin the block and take out the ops. Like, that's their mission. They thinking it's cool until they get got and have to go behind them fences and realize that was all a joke. But I want them young boys to think about something, man. It's a lot of young brothers that's in there. Never had a woman before. Never know what it feel like to have a woman. Never know what it feel like to have sex with a woman. And now they that young and have to live the rest of their life behind bars. Think about that, man. What got taken away from them? That what could have possibly changed their lives. They never had any punani. They never fell in love with a woman before. Look how crazy they gonna be. They 16 now. They behind bar. They gonna be 18, 20, 25, 30. Never fell in love with a woman before. Never gotten any punani. A lot of times that's what turned a boy into a man. So once they go to prison, what would be their sex preference? What would they learn about that? What will they learn? What would they have to go on to still feel like a man figure without experience a relationship with another woman? It's crazy, man. And another sad part about it, that when they first go in there, they really still babies. They are still babies, man. They on demon time now. While they on the streets, while they young, because really nobody telling them nothing. They listening to this drill music and they thinking this what it is, until it happened to them. Once they get caught and now they got to go behind, do some time. They turn back to boys. They turn back to babies again. You can go visit them young boys. They back babies again. It's the energy that's out here now that's turning them into demon time. And once they commit that crime, now they really got tricked. They got tricked. Now they in there and there's nothing they can do. Now they got to live with the reality for the rest of their life, what they had done when they was out here before they got tricked. Now they got to live the rest of their life. Now they really learned their lesson, but it's too late now. Now they got to deal with this prison life. And I'm telling you, it don't supposed to be like this, man. Now that they in the pen, they is forced to live a certain way. And that's the best they can do, man. And knowing if they was free, they was babies when they went in. Now they got a little older. They'll never experience what a vacation feel like. They'll never experience walking on that beach, breathing in that fresh air coming off the ocean. You know, looking at the stars at night, outside with your freedom, eating what you want to eat, doing what you want to do. When they get older, then they make the decision. Some may want to have been a firefighter. Some may have wanted to be a lawyer. All them dreams, that's buried now. That's what these young boys need to know now while they're young, before they even get into this situation. Because once they get into this situation, it's over. And it's sad, man. Them young boys will never know what it is to fall in love, man. They'll never know the responsibility of having a child, taking care of that child. The things of having a child and having sex and falling in love with a woman, these things oftentimes really change a young man. Especially having that baby, they know they got responsibility. The streets, they look like, I got to try to figure out to get some money because I need to take care of my daughter. You know? Or they fell in love with this girl, man. Y'all can do that. I want to take her out on a date or something. I want to go to the movies with her or something. See, when we was young boys, we was on that type of demon time too, but it wasn't that many guns in the streets. We didn't have all this drill crap music that was telling us to go get a body. We probably were just smoking the weed, doing the drugs. The music we had, smoking weed, doing the drugs. You know, maybe hit a lick or two, a couple break-ins or something. But, you know, if you go to jail, we live to see another day. But now these young boys, they ending lives. They taking lives away from people. They making people disappear forever. And then they got to go behind them walls forever. They don't live to be free another day. So all of the good things that life had to give, they would never experience that. It's over. And they only get one shot. Why they got that gun, that one decision, pulling that trigger, taking somebody's life, and they thinking they gonna get away until they get caught. That one night, that day is what they gonna think about forever while they doing their time. Because they know that their mistake right there is what messed up their whole life. And there's too many young brothers in there for what I'm speaking on right now. Bodies. And all I want to do, you know, I just want to try to put this message out there to let these youngsters know, man. Or if y'all some parents, show them this. Let them know, man, once they get behind that pen, that's it. Once they commit that murder, and that judge, they could tell them 25 to life. Even if they do get out, it's going to be years later. All of their best years behind bars. Once they get out, they might have health problems by then. They 50, 60. They health problems. They old now. They miss all of this good freedom of living a wonderful life. For what? Because they thought it was cool to catch a body. Man, I'm telling you, man, we need to try to drill it into these youngins that this ain't it, man. Hanging on the corner, east side versus west side. If we see them, we shoot them. If they see us, they shooting at us. All that is bull. And you know what I'm saying? These young boys, they really need more activities to do. You know, more sport. If they young, 15, they need to be some type of street ball that they can be playing. They need things to do. Besides thinking that they can get a gun and stand on the corner and people that they don't even know just because they another side. When we see them, we taking their life. That's what type of time these young boys on, man. And it's wrong, man. And all these weapons, where they getting these weapons from, man? It's out of control, man. And I got young cousins and family now that's in the same situation, behind bars. Man, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. They done did this 4, 5 years ago. They learn that they know it was wrong now, but it's too late. And every time that my family talk to them, I'm tired, man. I just want to get out. It's too late, man. That's why I want to get this message out, man. These young boys, they need to understand this, man. Once y'all do that crime, the time coming, man. And a lot of times these boys, they do murder, they get away, but eventually it's going to catch up. You get caught with your friends, they going to tell on you. It going to happen to you. If you murder and you think you got away one time, that's what's going to make them do it again. Then they go out there doing it again. Oh, you going to get caught. It's coming. And when they do, it's over. So, man, these youngsters, man, hey, if y'all got young male figures and you see that they acting in these streets, man, this the type of things you need to let them know. Whatever they doing, this way can happen to you. All that you like now, this freedom, you getting up in the morning, eating cereal, chilling, eating what you want, going where you want to go, all that gonna be over with. You on their time, you got to get adjusted to living a way where they telling you what to do for the rest of your life, man. Who want that? Everybody that's in prison now, that's doing time, they ready to get out. They'll tell you anything. I'm sorry, I promise I'll never do it again. But just know, youngin, you catch that body, you can do that all you want. It's too late. And that's why I want to push this message out there, man. If you got any youngins, man, and they active, let them know, man. A lot of y'all parents, y'all know y'all child out in them streets. Y'all know who they hanging with and hearing things what they doing. And some of y'all parents know that they probably got a weapon. You thinking it's okay today, but not knowing the more they be out in the streets, the more they getting into and the more things that can happen. Bad, at best, with weapons. So, man, hey, us as adults, man, the best we can do is let them know the consequences of what they doing, man. This what gonna happen if you do this. Keep telling them that, showing them. If you see a video with some young boys in jail, sit your child, check this out, look what they doing in jail. If you do this where you gonna go. And look how the boy, he can't go home. Paint the picture to them so they can understand. So whenever they get in that situation, to maybe pull that trigger, they might got a second to think like, but I don't want to do that. That may make them change their mind, you know? So it's always good to talk to them. Take the time out of your life, adult, to talk to the youngins so that they can be adults and be free like us as well, man. Make better decisions. You never know, adult. You talking to that young child like that, you make it save his life, man. He probably was out there in the street about to get ready and pull the trigger, but thought about what you said and changed his mind. And that day there decided, I'm through with this, and go another route, the right route. Man, I'm telling you, if y'all got any youngins, man, this is for the hoods, man. A lot of y'all parents and aunties and stuff, y'all know if y'all nephews and little cousins active out here. Whenever you get around them and see them active, try to put a gem in them, man. Try to tell them something good, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I do, you know, because I know how it is out here, man. And once they get behind them bars for a body, it's over. Yeah, man, I just wanted to speak about that, man, because it's just the same cycle, man. These young boys daily going down like that, man. And it's like, damn, they ain't getting it. The adults grown up, y'all not telling them nothing. They ain't getting it. They thinking like this what it is. And it's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. But yeah, us as adults, man, let's just try to talk to them. If you got some youngers, show them this video, man, so they can understand. See, that's what it is. It's an understanding that they need, man. And yeah, and us as adults, we need to paint that picture for them, letting them know the results of what can happen for their actions. But I'm gonna go ahead in this video here, man. I hope that somebody can catch this and apply it to their life and help another young brother out, man. I feel good. In the spirit world, they letting that happen. If you did that and it happened and we don't know about it, good for you. You know. And if y'all think I'm wrong or got some more things to add, put them in the comments, man. Because, you know, I want to make it a community where we all can, you know what I'm saying, like-minded to try to help others or help these youngins especially. You know, so if y'all got you know, any other suggestion that can help these youngsters out, man, put it in the comments, man, because I be reading them and I do reply. You know. So, man, that's the message for today. The youngest, man, the ones that lost now, man, my heart go out to them, man, because they didn't know at the time, but once they behind bars during the time, excuse me, now they know, but it's too late. Sad. It's your boy, Mean Joe Green. It's all love. I'm up out.